Morning everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Alan. Good morning. Now, as you can see, I'm doing a delivery with the Moffat. So I've got the Moffat trailer on the middle of a residential road in Dorchester. So I've actually delivered fire doors for these flats behind me. I ran down yesterday. I didn't bother recording yesterday. I didn't see the point. I was literally driving down. I parked at Ringwood last night. I've completed my first delivery. I've got my second delivery to do, which is going just around the corner to another council site about 5 minutes away for some more fire doors to be fitted. So they're obviously renovating all the houses around here, which is a good thing. Anyway, that's it. That's me. And I'll speak to you all in a little while. Just a quick update. That's where I am. I'm delivering at the side of a road like that, and that is where them two blue containers are, is where I am delivering. And the two lads that are here have got to handball every pallet into them containers. So it's going to be a bit of a slow process. So I'll speak to you all in a little while. Hey guys, it's a little update. As you can see, I'm just leaving Cherwell Valley Services on my way back to Doncaster. I'm heading straight back. Truck is going to be reloaded when I get back, and as far as I'm aware, unless it changes on the way back, oh pardon me, I'm going to Congleton tomorrow, which is Cheshire way. And I'm tipping, well, it's 3 lorries, so it's myself and 2 others. I'm tipping both of them with the Moffat. The only thing left for me to do on the way back is stop somewhere and buy some diesel. It was a bit cheeky there. I was nearly an hour in there. I stopped and had a shower and then bumped into an old work colleague, so I ended up talking to him. Whoops, not chatting as always. So with that, I'll keep you updated and I'll speak to you all. In fact, forgive the mess on the bed, it's kind of turned into a bit of a shelf. Moment. Are you pulling out, pal? Come on, I'll let you out. There we go. Yeah, I've just literally abandoned everything, so I've got to get going. So yeah, so forgive the mess back there, but normal service will be resumed. Like I say, what you see is what you get with me. Completely unorganised and all over the place, but never mind. So right, I'll speak to you all in a little while. Morning guys, Tuesday morning. Just an update. I got back to the yard last night, jumped on forklift, loaded myself and a couple of other lorries. I spent the night in the yard last night because I was just on a 9-hour turnaround, so I didn't want to go home and disturb the wife by getting up too early. We do have facilities in the yard, shower and all that, which is great, what you can use. As you can see, I'm currently in a wastewater treatment works at Congleton. And I'm just waiting because apparently people don't know we're arriving, and there's 3 lorries on this job and I'm to tip all of them with the Moffat. So at the moment, we're awaiting for someone on site to tell us where to put this material. It's some sort of powdered material. I don't know what it is. I don't know if the paperwork's going to tell me, actually. But it's company called, when I get this up, Blue Water Bio Limited is the who we're delivering it for. Yeah, it just says 2 times 1,000 kilos, but it's not. It's actually a lot more than that. It doesn't actually tell me what the material is. SW on pallets. I think it's V5 and V6 material. I don't know whether it's something to do with treating raw sewage or anything. I don't know, but yeah, this is where we're delivering it to. And we're just waiting for the go-ahead. Now, the problem is the other 2 lorries, one's coming around Manchester's got stuck in traffic, and one's been stuck in traffic on a 62. That isn't the issue. It's going to be the space in it where all 3 of us are still going to be here, because we are being held up with what's going on. So that's pretty much what's happening Tuesday morning. That's what happened the rest of sort of Monday. So I will speak to you all in a little while when we find out what's going on here. Right, I'm just going to give you a further update. I'm still sat here at Congleton at the wastewater treatment works. I've just had to have a site induction, which is okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'm operating on site. They've asked to see my certificate for operating the forklift, which again is fine. But then they've also asked for all the certificates to do with the lifting capability, whether it's been tested recently and everything like that. So we've had to email that over from work. But now we are waiting for the okay to get tipped, because the site foreman's trying to clear a space for us now. And like I said, I've got 3 lorries to tip. One is, or the other 2 will be sitting outside. One is here now, and the other one isn't very far away, so they're going to have to sit outside. Now, I don't know where they're going to park me up while I tip the other 2, which is going to be the problem, because I don't know how much space is on site here. So, yeah, it's all good fun. And it's typical building site politics, but this site health and safety is absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy, the health and safety on this site. I've delivered to no end of building sites with this machine, and I've never been asked for everything that I've been asked for this morning. So yeah, absolutely mental. But this is what's happening. Oh hello, what's this guy do? Oh, he's having to go around again, is he? Right, okay. Yeah, so that's pretty much what's going on Tuesday morning. So if anything else happens, I will endeavour to keep you updated. But that's what's happening to me so far. Morning everyone, Wednesday morning. How the devil are you all? Right, I've got to admit, I forgot to update you on what happened with me yesterday at that site. I pretty much didn't update you for the rest of the day. I was on that site for nearly 5.5 hours. I got there at just gone 7:30, and I left there at about 5 to 1. As I explained about the situation with me actually working on the site, I was allowed to tip. I was allowed to use the machine. We had to get all the certificates, test certificate and everything for the machine emailed over the Moffat, so we had that. They wanted to see my qualification card for using the Moffat, which we are all trained. We do have a proper lorry mounted forklift truck license, as it was. So we did all that. We then had to wait until they cleared an area for us to tip the media into. What I was carrying was actually filter media, so obviously you saw that. I didn't say you saw, but I was on a wastewater treatment works, so and because of everything that's gone off in the media about water companies basically dumping untreated water into rivers and things, there's a massive drive now, so it goes through about 5 different filter cycles now, and what we were doing was what they call a final filter, and basically it comes out of there as drinking water or potable water, which is then discharged, so it's super clean when it's discharged into the rivers, because of everything that's gone on with the dumping of raw sewage and everything like that. So all the water utility companies are having to have this system installed. So the bags of material that we had were all different types of material, and they're putting, do you imagine like your fish tank? you would have your gravel at the bottom, and then you have your filter tray underneath and your air risers, and it draws. It's basically like that. So you have like a sand layer and then a layer of carbon and all that. If you're into your fish, you'll understand what I'm getting at. But that's pretty much what we had on. We had carbon, we had aluminium, we had all sorts in these bags. And they layer them accordingly in these great big blue vessels, which is like the final filtration system before the pipe then disappears into the river. But very health and safety orientated, because we had to tip them in a certain place because there was a lifting plan in place for a crane that's coming at some point this week. To lift the bags up to drop them into the filter vessels and things like that. So yeah, it was all set out. But it's typical building site arguments between different subcontractors. You know, I mean, the guy from the crane company, the slinger, he had a lifting plan that was done at where he wanted these bags. So I'm putting them where he wants these bags. And then the site supervisor comes over. Oh no, you need to put them further back because the crane's going to stick out too far. We can't have the crane blocking the road. And we're like, you got this plan, it's already been agreed by site management and everything. And then the site supervisor comes over and wants to change it all. So arguments, and I just said, well, you lot just sing off the same hymn sheet so I can go home. So yeah, I ended up leaving there, like I say, about 5 to 1. I had another drop at Stoke at Longport. We've been to Longport on the channel before, but I had two, I don't know if they call them desks today on a railway locomotive, but basically where the driver sits and operates the handles with all the speedos and everything in front of him. So if you know what they are, put that in the comment if you're a train driver. Yeah, I had 2 desks and a few other little bits for some locomotive conversions that they were doing. They're basically taking old locos and turning them into new locos and things like that. I think they're called the Class 69 project or something like that. Yeah, laugh 69. Whoa! Anyway, up. Yeah, and then out of there, I end up going to Sheffield to a company called Jedwind, something like that. They make doors. Picking them up, taking them back to the yard. To probably be told I'm getting tipped and reloaded, and I ended up at Newark last night. So we are now Wednesday morning and we're heading our way. We're going to Huntingdon to a new services welcome break near Huntingdon on the A14. We've got all the fixtures and fittings. I believe it's for the Waitrose local or something, whatever goes in the petrol station there. But it's in there, so it's a Moffat job again. That's there. I've then got a large motor, which weighs about 2 ton, going to somewhere in Peterborough. And then we're going to somewhere we've not been on the channel before. We're going to Blankney Estates, just off the A15. It's a job we do quite a lot. I can't remember the name of the product we pick up, but it's grass pellets for animal feed, and we're taking that to a company local to us. We do it all the time, and I think it's called no, I want to say Seaverm, but it's not. It begins with a C anyway. We used to deliver it on the bulk tippers, and we're picking that up and we're taking it to Aston. So that's my plan for today. I'm going to endeavour to bring you along for most of it. I'll definitely do Blankney Estates because we've not been there on the channel before. I'm currently sat in a set of roadworks just by the Nene Valley Railway. Literally about to go over the bridge. You might see that on the front camera. Looks like they're getting ready for Santa specials. Yeah, we're literally about to go over the bridge. They've got the A1 down to 1 lane in 800 yards. So it's causing a bit of problem this morning. I forgot all about these roadworks, and I didn't factor it in because I didn't leave Newark till about 6:20 I left, which should have been plenty of time because it was only a 90-minute journey down, but I'm now going to be near enough 20 minutes late because we're just sat in this traffic crawling along. Anyway, so that's my update. As I say, I'll endeavour to do a bit more recording today. I didn't yesterday because I don't know, really distracted. I hadn't spoken to anyone most of the morning because I were on the machine and being stuck in that building site, smelling everyone else's shite. Because it being a sewage works, it stunk. It stunk something awful. It's like big pools of that. Yeah. So yeah, that were that. So I will keep you updated. And here we go. What we got? Mr. Gist trying to police the road. I'm going to sit by another lorry and not let anyone pass because you're supposed to merge in turn, zip merge. Oh dear, it always makes me laugh when they do that. Anyway, that's enough for me moaning and whinging because people are trying to police the roads, and don't get me started on this. Don't. I'm not doing it. it boils me my blood. It really does, because I don't know why he's trying to. People think it merges quicker, but you're holding the traffic up behind it. Problem is, people don't zip merge. That's it. People think if you go up to the end of the cones where you can merge in turn, then they seem to think that you can't. I've been queuing in that queue for hours. You can't come in, and it gets ridiculous. But it's merge in turn. I don't see why we seem to have such an issue with merge in turn in this country. But ho hum. Anyway, that's the end of that. I'll speak to you all in a little while. Hey guys, just a quick update. As you can see, I'm on the Moffat, sat on the Moffat, and I'm delivering here at the Apple Green garage. That is just off the A14, just as you come past Brampton Hut. It's the first services. Lorries aren't actually allowed in here, so that's caused a bit of a problem this morning, but they want their stuff renovating. So that's literally what I'm doing this morning. So I'll speak to you all in a little while. Hi guys, little update. I'm on the A15. I can see where I'm loading up out of the out in the distance there, Blankney Estates. So we're about to turn right off the A15, and I'm picking up Lucerne pellets. Lucerne, something like that. They're basically grass pellets, and they're used in pet food, animal feed, and we take that to a place near us at Asken that mixes them into animal feed. I'm going to show you going in here. I'm hoping I don't have to go. I don't think I've got to go over the weighbridge because it's quite a steep weighbridge here, and I've got the Moffat on the back, which is going to make it a bit awkward because I don't want the Moffat to ground out. So I'll check if I have to go over the weighbridge. I don't think I do, to be honest, because it's pre-bagged and pre-weighed. I think that's only for bulks. I have been over the weighbridge before. I'm not sure if I have to. Oh, big tractor coming. I'm going to sit up here and wait for him. Where's he going? Hopefully he'll pull up there and let me through. Okay, it's a sprayer. It's a big old bit of farm machinery. Hey. Straight off road. Hey. It is a working farm. Obviously it's a Blankney Estates. Assuming it's probably owned by a company or possibly a lord. I don't know. Just making it up. I'm sure some of you may have been here. If I know some of you are lorry drivers that do watch. So Oh, Speedy Gonzales hump. Drivers report to the office. It's quite a severe speed hump, that one. That's it. It's a very modern looking place. There's not a speed hump there. Yeah, there is. Not very well picked out. So, Weybridge HGV Park and Farm Workshop. I'm going to go and book in here to go into one of the holding bays. Oh, I've got to go over the... Oh, it's not too steep actually. Okay, so I've probably got to wait. I have to wait for them green lights to come on. And then we'll see what's going on there. So, catch you all in a little while. Hi guys, just an update. It's currently Thursday. It's nearly 11 o'clock. And I'm heading to Clapham Common area in London. So I'm just about to turn right here and pick up the 205. A dry robe. Okay. Straight for a red light. Mr. Cyclist, do you carry on? Yeah, I'm just about to head round there, head round the 205. Too many low bridges and that around. Not a fan of deliveries in central London, I will admit. I will do them. I'm doing one now. But I'm just so apprehensive. Fines and other people doing what other people do that they shouldn't do, you know, and all things like that. So it's one of them. It's going to be a bloody tight turn. Anyway, I'm 7.5 miles from my delivery, but it's still going to take me close to 40 minutes to get there, so I'm not going to bore you for 40 minutes. I'm not going to do a time lapse. Right, so you're now over the white line and making it tight for me to get through. This is the trouble with London. Same with a lot of people on the roads. They don't think about what if, what else, what could. I think it's probably something we're all very guilty of. Anyway, I'll update you when I get closer. Like I say, I really need to try and concentrate on what I'm doing at the moment. So I will speak to you all in a little while. Alright, welcome back. So I'm just at Clapham Common. I'm on the north side of Clapham Common. We're going to be going round it. Just got to say, sorry about the bit of the disjointed nature of this this vlog this week. I haven't really done sign-offs and updates. Yesterday, after I went to Blankney, I delivered that in Ascot. I then got sent up to Selby to a site we've been before, where you have to reverse in off the main road. I did do a little reversing video of that one. And then I had to go back to the yard. Now, with what happened around the Doncaster area regarding accidents and that yesterday, and the very unfortunate one on the M18, you can imagine the traffic in Doncaster was absolutely crazy, and I didn't actually get back to the yard till gone 6. It took me nearly an hour to get from the M62 A19 down through Whitley Bridge back to our yard at Adwick. So I was really late back, and by the time I got loaded and parked up and everything like that, it was late, and I literally just wanted to go to bed, to be honest. So I apologise about that. Actually, if you're still watching, I'm sure some of you have. I've just had a flash of a wave from a guy driving a Greco lorry, so if that's you and you watch my vlogs, hello mate. Nice wave there and a thumbs up, thank you very much. Oh, right, now I am currently Ponders Road. I am literally a mile from my delivery point. And the address I've been given is Clarence Road. So I'm hoping... Well, looks like they're getting the fair in. Or it's been in, or is it the circus? I don't know. I'm hoping, well, it's fun fair, that it's quite obvious where I need to gain access. And it's good access. Because you may have noticed I've got the Moffat and the Moffat trailer on because I've got a Moffat delivery this afternoon down in Kent. Hopefully I'll make it because I've got to go to Orpington next. I've got to get that off, and from here to Orpington, it's just... Problem is with this area of London, when they built the railways, obviously they were built before lorries and roads and things like that, there's a hell of a lot of low bridges. The Tolls Hill Bridge being the worst one. Now, in order for me to go to Orpington, I'm going to see if I can get down to Croydon and pick up the M25 from there, because I really do not want to be going all the way back towards the M3 or A3, especially the A3 with the roadworks on the M25. I used to drive around this area regularly when I worked for Clarks of London Coaches. This was a regular run round here, this side of London, because our depot is in Lower Sydenham, not too far from Beckenham, or as it was Beckenham. Yeah, and this is also where I started. I actually, believe it or not, look at me, I know, I actually did the London to Brighton bike ride once back in 2014, I believe it was, 2013, 2014. This is where you start, and yes, I did complete it, and no, I didn't get up Ditchley Hill, I walked. There were no way I would cycle like that. It was the only time I got off the bike though. Was Ditchley Hill. I mean, we did stop for the toilet and stuff like that, but with regard to that Ditchley Beacon, I mean, there were some seasoned pros with massive lungs, and they were struggling up that. It's a fair play to the guys that do that. But yeah, I did that one year. Me and another guy from Clarks, we did it together. It was brilliant, actually, a thoroughly brilliant thing. It took us, I think it took us just a little over 5.5 hours, maybe 6. We had to, there was an incident en route where they closed the route for it while a cyclist had hit a rut in the road at some speed and ejected themselves from their bike. Well, it wasn't their fault, and the air ambulance had to come and deal with them, which isn't good. Well, these little children, look, try not to scare them. Bless them. So, as I say, I don't mind London. I used to drive, like I say, I used to drive coaches around here all the time. And it never fazed me, you know. Yeah, you had your good days and your bad days. But one thing I have noticed, the traffic's a lot less, and I'm wondering if that's because Sadiq Khan has literally priced the motorists off the road in London with regard to the ULEZ and I mean, what's it cost now? If you ain't got a compliant car, what you talking? Nearly 30 quid a day, isn't it? Something like that. It's bloody ridiculous. Unfortunately, a lot of working people can't afford it, so the cars must stay parked up. Right, so according to this, when I looked at my map, it's on a road called Clarence Road. Right, I can see all the hoardings up ahead. Look out for things like that. There's a little fingerboard there, which might tell me. You find a lot of these construction companies on housing, they put these little yellow fingerboards up. Clapham Park. Yeah, I think this is it. Now, where's the access? Because I don't want to turn right. It's not off this road. You can tell by that. So I'm going to be turning left here. Well, the address given is this road here on my left, and I'm hoping that's the access. Oh, hang on a minute. If it's not the access, I could have a problem. But the address given is this road. Nice. Right, there's a lorry up there, but there is an access up there as well. There's another lorry parked there as well, and it's double reds. Oh, I don't like this. There's lorries all over the shop, and there's double reds all over the shop. Double yellows that side. Right, let's see what's going on here, because I ain't got a clue. Yeah, there might have been a reason this is an 18-tonner load. Am I here for you, Chief? Pardon? Omega Kitchens. Yeah. No, only half. Right. I need to sort out what I'm doing here, so I'm going to pull up from the side here, and we shall see what's happening. So I will get back to you in a little while. And this is going to be awkward as hell. Right, quick update. Pulled up there, traffic marshal, no Arctic, no Arctic, no Arctic. I was like, oh no. So he's called the site manager down, and he's saying it shouldn't be on an Arctic. Oh, okay, fair enough. After 10 minutes of arguing on the phone with people, they've decided I can now go and access another gate. So they can take the delivery there. So we are going to get tipped. I'm having to drive all the way around the block. To get to this gate. Good thing is, it was that gate I was pointing to on the main road. And the even better thing is, because I've had to drive around the block, I'm now going to be reversing on my good side in London. There's two traffic marshals apparently waiting for me. They're going to stop the traffic so they can reverse me in. Bless her, little old lady crossing the road there. I mean, I don't know. Why not? I know it saves your legs, love, but there's a crossing here and it's safer for you. Yeah, I never get it. But yeah, that's the plan. So they're going to meet me at gate 1, and I'm going to reverse in there, and then they're going to tip it. Luckily, it's on the back end. But they don't know if I'm going to fit in, especially with the Moffat on. I did actually offer to tip it where I was and just take it off with the Moffat if they weren't happy to use their telehandler. But the boss, the man with the black hat, he say no. So anyway, that's the plan. So I will speak to you all in a little while when we're on our way to Orpington. Right, update. We're tipped. As you can see, we're heading out. And I had to reverse in this gate we're about to go out of. And I'm going to be turning left. Until he tells me I have to turn bloody right, but I'm not. I'm turning left. That progressive safe system is a pain in the backside. I'll wait for the traffic marshal. Is he going to stop the traffic for me? Is he stopping me? Oh yeah, he's got to put the barriers out, stop people walking around. Make sure I don't run anyone over. And we're now heading to Orpington. He's beckoning me out. He's going to stop the traffic. Guy's good, guy's good. Oh, stopping on Mr. DX. He will be upset. There we go. And we're off, skis. Thank you very much. Cheers, pal. Right. Let's go to Orpington, and I've got to avoid Tulls Hill. So that'll be fun. I'll update you all in a little while. Right, good morning everyone. It's Friday morning. I'm just leaving Copdock Tesco's near Ipswich. I've just got to apologise really. I've just not been on it with the videos this week. I tipped this morning at Dagenham. I tried to tip yesterday. I did take a video, but the battery did something weird with the GoPro that I talked to you on in Tunbridge. I had to go to Tunbridge West Rail Yard, and I got there. And when I got there to Tunbridge anyway, the Orient Express was going through, so that was quite nice to see. But Tunbridge West Railway Yard is down a residential road. So okay, so it goes in, and then you've got to get over a very tight bridge. Well, I had 2 attempts at it, I couldn't do it. Then I had to get back out, turn myself round, go back down towards Tunbridge, and I followed the one-way system, and nearly got stuck there. So I had to actually go the wrong way up a one-way street. And I had someone telling me, "Excuse me, mate, you're going the wrong way up one-way street." I said, "Yes, not by choice, pal, because I can't get around the other way." It was mainly due to poor vehicle parking. Now, when I phoned Tunbridge, yeah, we always get big Arctics down here, blah, blah, blah. I don't know how, because I had 2 attempts at trying to get down there. And I said, "What, like a full-size 6-axle Arctic?" He went, "6-axle Arctic?" I went, "Yeah, you know, like what supermarkets use to deliver." "Oh no, we don't get them, don't get big ones like that." I was like, "Oh, okay, fair enough." So I haven't actually managed to do my Tunbridge delivery, which is a pain. So that's still on the trailer, and I'm going now for a reload to GMA at Central Avenue in, I think they call it Ransom's Industrial Park in Ipswich. So I'm going there for a reload. That's being delivered to Sheffield on Monday, the delivery date is. So one is assuming I'm taking that straight back to the yard, and whether they'll transship it, because I've still got the Moffat trailer on, which I've had on for 2 weeks. I haven't actually dropped this trailer for 2 weeks. I've had it coupled up. It will be getting dropped today, because my truck is due to go to Sheffield, Scania, to have it 6 weekly, and I will probably be picking that up usually on a Monday morning. I don't know yet. I worked last Sunday. I might work this Sunday. I don't know yet. It's Friday. They haven't actually asked. Well, they did ask on the driver's WhatsApp group, and I said, "Look, I've got to have a 45-hour off. I don't mind working if you want me to." So yeah, do that. Thing is, this is the last pay period before Christmas. It's always nice to boost it up a bit, isn't it? You know, before Christmas, because I am actually on holiday from the 20th of December, and I don't come back till nearly the 5th of January, I think. I never work Christmas. I never have. I've always had Christmas off. I don't see the point, especially unless you're doing supermarkets and things like that. There isn't a lot of work out there for general haulage between Christmas and New Year. So I don't see the point, especially as I think the 27th is a Friday, so Boxing Day is Thursday this year, isn't it? I think it is. Boxing Day is Thursday, so I just don't see the point in working it. I never have. I've always had Christmas off. In fact, I'm lying to you. I did actually work one Christmas here because I'd only just started, or I'd started here. I didn't quite have enough holiday, and I said, well, I'm not taking it unpaid. So we, it was about 3 of us actually. It was COVID year. It was Christmas 2020, so couldn't go away, couldn't do nothing. So I worked it. Just did day work. It was mainly shifting paper, actually, for the FDS out of Immingham. Yeah, so that's the Christmas I worked between Christmas and New Year on that. But we hadn't gone away, weren't going away or anything. Whereas ever since then, we've always gone away, you know, at Christmas. New Year especially. We always go away at New Year. We're going away at Christmas. We're going to Austria. We're going to Vienna. I love Austria. I went many a time when I was driving coaches. It's absolutely beautiful country, beautiful people. And we're going to Vienna for the Christmas market, which also subsequently falls with the wife's 40th birthday as well. So it's kind of a sort of double celebration. There's 6 of us going. Our absolutely fantastic friends from Birmingham, who we tend to holiday and spend a lot of time with. That's who we went to America with, Florida, and yeah, we've since we've met them, and they're absolutely wonderful daughter. We've got away with them all the time. To be fair, that's who we're going to Disneyland Paris with. Yeah, I mean, I'm just waffling on now, but I feel like I've neglected the video a bit this week, and I am sorry, to be honest, because I really have. Like I say, I took this morning at Handsome Bagged Aggregates down at Dagenham. I've really got off on a tangent. So I tipped this morning at Handsome Bagged Aggregates. It was dark when I were in there. I had a phone call from one of my colleagues and was talking to him, and I completely forgot about the video. So I am sorry. I do apologise. I've said that for the past couple of weeks now. I need to stop getting distracted, to be honest, and concentrate on doing this, sharing what I do with you, you know. But after the events that happened Wednesday, with that unfortunate lorry driver dying, it kind of puts it in perspective. Is this job worth dying for? No job's worth dying for, is it, really? You know, unless obviously you're in the military. That's a whole kettle of fish. But yeah, you sort of look at it and think, you know, there's a guy who's not going home after the end of his shift. Family, children, who knows? Who knows? Yeah, so it's kind of put me on a bit of a downer, to be honest. It's always horrible when that happens. But yeah, so anyway, I'm going to get loaded. I'm going to be heading back to the yard. Exemplary driving. Thank you, Scania. Yeah, so that's it really. That's my update for Friday. I'll try and do a bit of mobile phone footage when I get loaded here, show you a bit what I can do, try and make it a bit better for you, make it a bit more interesting. The new minis look weird. Oh, it's electric. Okay. Yeah, distracted again. So I'm going to stop waffling, and I'll speak to you all in a little while. Right, I'm here at GMA getting loaded. They seem to have a bit of a tighten up on health and safety, so I've got to be a little bit careful here. But we're loading for Sheffield 23 pallets, so should be quite an easy job. So anyway, I'm going to go before I get spotted filming, and I'll speak to you in a bit. Hi folks, as you can see I'm at home. I didn't record anymore on Friday. I forgot to do my normal sign off, so I'm going to do it now. Hope you've enjoyed the video this week. There's been absolutely no time lapse in it. There's no music in it, for which I do apologise. I just, like I've said in the video just last week, I just make major distractions and just my mind weren't in it. I've got to get better at doing it, otherwise you're all going to disappear and leave me. So anyway, I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, remember, like, subscribe, press that bell notification if you are enjoying my content. I'm starting work Sunday. We're going to Scotland. With that, we're going to Fraserburgh, which is a different side to Scotland, so we'll be heading up there. I am, like I say, starting work Sunday. I've got to pick my truck up from Sheffield Sunday and just running up to Glasgow. I will always start the video, unless I do anything interesting on a Sunday, I'll always start the videos on Monday, because Sunday's literally just running out and driving. So with that, like I say, hope you've enjoyed it. Like, subscribe and all that, and I'll speak to you all in a little while.